Hi guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires. I think we're at the end of this turn. What I might do is actually I'll do a few minor alterations. One, great weapons. Great weapons. About what? Spotted something that's a bit weird. So this unit here, they all say armoured non-piercing, but that has the armour piercing symbol. This one does not. It still says armour piercing, but doesn't have the armour piercing symbol. It's weird. Yeah, the idea is you want great weapons, probably a couple of halberdier units for your flanks, but I'm going to have the Regiment Renown version as well, which I've just unlocked, the Severed Claw, because their Aspiring Champ is a particularly dangerous fucking anti-lord unit, so they can go on the flank. But yeah, I don't understand that. It's a bit strange. On this turn. But yeah, you want Chaos Warriors and Chosen eventually, great weapons. Because they've got armor piercing as well, they'll kill anything. Anything that gets in the way, they'll kill them. The thing that has the best chance of surviving them are things like physical resistance and ward saves. So kind of basic like your demons, that sort of thing. But Chaos also have pretty decent melee attack and defense, especially a Chosen. So they can probably hold their own against demons, to be fair. I won't put it against them. And even then, all my Chaos Knights are going to have magical attacks. So they'll cut through demons like piss through fucking water. We can reach that this turn. So if we go for it. Decisive victory. Interesting. This is my vassal, is it? Okay. Yeah, my friend Jim was asking me about this red mark behind there. I ain't got a clue what that fucking means either. Maybe it's because it's a Dark Fortress, I don't know. They need to change that though. Cost punishment rate for this lord. That's not good. I know she said they're going to be looking at skill trees as one of the priorities. They need to look at things like that, definitely. Oops. Regiments are in on 312. Fuck it, get him. I normally do agree with that you don't normally get Regiments Renown. You use them as like an oh shit sort of thing. So like if there's an enemy about to hit like a nearby city that you need to keep, then you can flash recruit a lord and give him a shitload of Regiments Renown. But I don't plan on having... I don't think any of these, to be fair. No, I just plan on having those and the Swords of Chaos, which are both in Archaon's army. That bloody thing makes so much noise. I ain't got its marker with it anymore. So if they take that, this guy should start taking attrition and be wiped out. A rank 7. Huh? He gains armor, he gains leadership, he gains melee attack and melee defense, a lot of melee defense, a bit of charge bonus, but he loses 15 damage? What the fuck? How? Why? I was thinking about it now, I might not take that, I don't know. I mean, all authority +1, but I'm not sure if Demonic's an actual benefit to him or not. Again, it's 20% physical, which is generally going to be good against units rather than against, like, other leaders, other, like, lords. Because they're going to have magical attacks more than likely, especially legendary lords. But you don't rout, you're immune to terror, and it takes damage and leadership is low. I'm not sure that's a benefit. And bear in mind, Archaon being the Ever-Chosen, he's one of the few Chaos Lords who can't achieve demonhood, because that's not his aim. If you are the Ever-Chosen, you are the single lone individual who can achieve godhood. So basically you'll bypass demonhood and go straight to godhood. Because when Archaon completes his mission, which is to stand in the eternal flame underneath Middenheim, he ascends to godhood. He becomes the 5th Chaos God. He basically becomes the Chaos God of Undivided. So he doesn't need demonhood. Demonhood's beneath him. He gets godhood, which is far stronger. And unlike the other 4 Chaos Gods, he can still have a presence in the physical world. So he's a god that's actually walking the planet. Making him a rather nasty individual. Give me that. Right. What's this tell me I've got 3 things for what? It's what I can afford or something, is it? Ooh. So it negatively hits Marauders there, so they don't replenish anymore. But the upkeep's reduced by 50%, which is a lot. But all these units gain plus 50 experience. Let's add this, fuck it. And it's 50 souls a turn, and I've got a lot of souls. Okay. So that with Archaon, what's this? Via the technology tree. So it's got to be these god-specific things, isn't it? They're shit. Right, okay. He's going to go and occupy that, isn't he? Motherfucker.
Yes, bow before him.
Defensive alliance. No. What? Take out the bloody city town thing? What the hell? We're not ready yet for these things. I like how they just instantly unlock now. I do prefer that. I think it's a much better system. And then you just fight the quest battle, so you still get that. I think that is the best way to do it. So you haven't got to go through like 50 fucking layers of bullshit to get a quest. I mean, when I did the Grimgore Ironhide, bear in mind he only has 2 purple items, but the AI can get them on like turn 10, which by the way is impossible for his battles. It's actually impossible. They'd be too hard for you to beat. You wouldn't have a good enough army in the first 10 turns.
Supreme, let us lay the world to waste for the Dark Masters.
There we go. Vengeful, that's a new thing. So he kind of has grudges, kind of like Dwarf.
Dark servant, you and your followers come to worship.
No chance, mate.
Your will? Enter then. Are you after a drink, a fist fight, or both? Dominate.
What can this Lord of Stench do for you?
Imagine referring to yourself as a Lord of Stench.
I only deal barter in warpstone or slaves. You better have one.
One? One? Oh, cheeky bitch. I get trigger gun out of it though.
Depravity reigns.
The Dark Prince is charmed by your helping hand.
He's skinning better though with him.
Divine.
Yeah, I don't want to be at war with, ideally, any forces of chaos. And as Archaon, you shouldn't, because ultimately you lead all four of the Chaos Gods. So the gods make sure that their people step in line. Yeah. See, this one I normally wouldn't take. I'd rather take Trolls and Spawn over... Well, because Manticores aren't great 'cause of Rampage. Giants are a bit too slow. Dragon Ogres are okay, but... not amazing. But I wouldn't normally take them, but because that's plus 25% favour from all buildings local region, it just makes these two earn so much more money. And Chaos still don't make a massive amount of money. And I need to be able to fund armies. My armies up here should be relatively safe because obviously it's going to be heavy Chaos corruption. So any enemy armies coming into this area are going to have to adopt something like encampment stance or raiding stance or something like that. Or they're going to be taking a lot of attrition every single turn. So you've kind of got like a natural protection barrier. And there is a decent garrison on the Dark Fortresses. Oh, I can upgrade him. Oh, he is rank 5 here. There's 380 to upgrade him. And then he loses all his experience. Okay. Oh, I think I know why the reason we lose damage. We lose damage because of the rank. The rank gives some damage as well. Have some armoured chaos trolls from that as well. Extra armour's not a bad thing. The hell's that thing? Oh, and it was showing that's as green, maybe because it's a local thing. I can't find that's mine. Why was that green? Green because it's mine, but then that one's red because what, I can take it or something? I don't know. Hopefully my ally kicks his ass. Instead of kings gives you corn authority? Okay. We've got some battles set when ready. We're not ready yet. It looked better if my vassal took that. We're below 200 factions already. So that's like, what, 73 that have died? There he goes. Still haven't taken it. What are you doing? Take his settlement.
Boyars bow to no one. We will never lay down. Northmen.
They have 25 units there. You're telling me they can't beat 6 Kislev units?
Tribesmen gather. Slaughter the sheep.
What?
Marauders all.
The garrison that's already pretty beefy. Ah. So they... Yes, can upgrade to Chosen. Yeah. So it consumes the rank. So it's because they've gone from rank 7 back down to rank 0, basically. And they've got to rank back up again. This way, which is a bit annoying. Because that means if you get a Chaos Warrior unit all the way to rank 7, they're going to go back down a rank, essentially. I'm not going to upgrade them to Aspiring Champions, I don't think. Or, whilst the only way I can get them, then I might do maybe 2 of them. Because if I've already got them, I'll keep that. Then I might have 2 more, but I don't want those Aspiring Champions. I mean, they're not bad, but they've only got 16 entities in a unit, where Chosen have got 80. They've not even got, like, 25% of what the Chosen have got. So Chosen will still dick over Aspiring Champions quite easily. I mean, they do get these. They get what? Frenzy there. They get that Hellblade thing there. Regeneration there, which is pretty good. Poison attacks there. Immune to psychology. That thing there which gives them ward save, leadership and charge bonus. And that one gives them barrier. And the ability to summon a unit of pink horrors, which I think that part is wang. Instead of that, I should give them, like, spell resistance. Like a fair bit of it. Oh, these have got markers inch. I might not be able to keep those later on. I don't know. Well, if not, I've got them for the time being. Does that apply to them? Oh, it does. So they get perfect vigor for Aspiring Champions as well as undivided Chosen. And then they can cause fear. Ooh, okay. So they've already got it. The perfect vigor is really, really good on them. What you've got to think of with perfect vigor, it's like having unlimited ammo for a range unit. So if once a range unit runs out of ammo, they're normally not as good in combat. I mean, there even are a few exceptions. Like, Sisters aren't bad in combat, they're not amazing. Shades are quite good in combat, especially Shades with Great Swords, because they still have on piercing in combat. But they're still not as good as some dedicated melee units. But if they had unlimited ammo, Shades would be a lot more terrifying. So Perfect Vigor is basically unlimited ammo for a melee unit. And I think it's something that more higher tier infantry and cavalry units should have. Because a lot of Battonians get it, and a lot of other races should as well. It's one way to ensure they're really, really good. Because it means they fight at full effectiveness from the start of the battle right the way through to the end. They've taken that, good boys. What's this bullshit? Why? Marvellous. But now the champion now is very, very good with his training. 135. I can increase that as well to 150. So I can get 150 from just him. And then also getting 75 from Archaon. So you're talking like, what, 225 experience? It's literally, it's 25 off of Vlad. So that is really, really good. And considering that these literally now use experience to like upgrade troops, really required. So I can't afford to have exalted heroes or sorcerers outside of my army, really. But might be able to get away with the sorcerer, maybe. Could maybe try it that way. Oh. Probably might be a better idea to actually do that in the correct province. But at the moment the provincial instability needs to die down. Can't believe it only give +4 from that. They give 9 military presence. You've got a 19 stack army. How does that work? What? We can recruit aspiring champions? If we could just recruit him, then I don't even need... Yeah, I don't even need, So we can't check over there, can we? Fuck. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, and also, there's another thing. Thinking of here. So, anyone who knows Chaos, anyone, so you've got Chosen here. It's all fine. So you've got Chaos Knights and Chaos Knights Lancers. Above them, there, you should have Chosen with like your sword and shield, and Chosen with Lancers. And Khorne, you can have Chosen either side of the Skull Crusher. Again, Nurgle could have 2 lots of Chosen. Tzeentch could have 2 lots of Chosen. Slaanesh could have Chosen either side of the Doom Knights. But Chosen wouldn't ride on disc, they'd ride on horses still. I don't know why they've not got Chosen Knights in. But Chosen Knights are something that's like canon in the lore, has been for a long time. It's basically these bad motherfuckers, but mounted on a Chaos Steed. Basically, as I said, Archaon's main warband, the Swords of Chaos, technically should be Chosen Chaos Knights, is what they should be. They're not just normal Chaos Knights, they're Chosen Chaos Knights. They're his personal group of badasses from his own warband. I like this better as well, being with Archaon like this, because it's kind of like how Archaon kind of became the Everchosen. Because you've not got any of his big purple items, you've got to find them all. You had to do it in the first game as well, but you're not starting out with some like weird horde where you're by yourself. You're building up from some dark castle somewhere, and Archaon did have his own grounds, so it kind of makes sense. I don't know where this guy is. At the moment, I'm going to say no. I don't know where you are. I always thought he was down near Vlad. You know, just south of Drakenhof. If he is, I don't even know how he sees me, because I can't even see down there. Hargroth. We should have him as Legendary Lord in the game. Hargroth the Blooded. He should be a champion of Khorne. Just do that. What buildings are damaged? Oh, his are. That's his fucking problem.
Despoil and ravage. Tribesmen gather.
But it just gave him 5,000 experience. Oh, okay.
Nerves on fire.
It is treason to command me.
Yes.
Northmen come.
Go kill him.
Dominance.
That gives you control, okay.
Your will.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
Done.
Does that?
The Troll King listens.
He's still wanting me to pay 2 grand? Fuck right off. I don't understand why it's so much when the variance is like, what is it? Minus 0.8. But he wants 2,000 from me. Something wrong there.
Warpstone? Did you say Warpstone? Maybe we can do to a deal. Yes, so.
Military access I'll take, definitely. Because if I do walk into stuff, you're not pissing off by mistake.
Herald.
Because I don't know where he is.
This is charmed by your helping hand. Acceptance in.
There we go. So that's trade with them, military access, non-aggression. I like it's only human and elf and not dwarf.
Test me, and I will infect you with unspeakables.
I do like being able to trade. Trade's very good. I don't get much for it at the moment, but I need more luxury resources. If I can even make use of those, actually. I know that the Norse ones can. That would definitely want a priority. I can't afford that, it's fine. We've got a 19 strong garrison. Yes. By the time we get them maxed out, they're going to be quite nasty. Best part about that is as well is because this should affect my garrison troops. So having chosen with perfect vigor and then Chaos Knight's magical attacks, that's going to make them quite fucking nasty. See, there's good garrison on the Dark Fortresses, so the garrisons on these towns are shit. They need to be bigger. They need to be, well, what is this? 7, 8. It needs to be at least 12. At least. I'd probably say even 14. Because you've got to think, the idea behind it is, it's got to be able to hold off anything from a half stack up to a full stack. Or maybe a 3/4 stack, which is 15. You might be able to do that with 10, maybe. Depending on what's in the army. 20 you're always going to struggle against, pretty much. You have to rely heavily upon your walls and your towers inside. But it shouldn't be guaranteed against a 20 for a town. But I think at least 12. It's just over halfway. So for 20 stack attacks, they've got 8 more units. But for 15 stack army attacks, they've only got 3 more units. 3 more units, you can win that. With that and Clavusa towers, yes. Unless it's like a fucking Doom stack, which is rare. I'm not sure if you see it much in Warhammer 3, but in Warhammer 2 you used to every now and then you'd get like fucking 7-8 dragons from the High Elves. Or I've seen Skaven recruit like 6 Hell Pit Abomination into one army. To Confederate the Varg. Okay. Oh, so level 9 he can get it. Level 10 he can get his next point on that. Good. If we step outside that, drops to +1. So if we leave the area, it is going to bottom out. But we could build that there. And that levels up.
I'll have this world.
What's this fucking idiot doing? I mean, he shouldn't be able to take anything. But if he does like come across a ruin or something like that, he can occupy it. And then he can bring, Boris back. I need him to be dead already. Good, what other allies going for him?
Onward to destruction!
It must have been a visual bug. I upgraded that unit that weren't showing the armor piercing symbol, it now is. I'm not upgrading that any further. 6,000 for like 30 growth. 40 growth is fine.
For chaos!
So there's a 10% chance of getting one of those every turn or something, or whatever it is. Yeah, I've got 2 dark fortresses. That should be plenty, I think. I think it. Ah, okay. That was his faction god. He was number 185 and just died. What have we got here? Vassal tribute is 54. Fuck.
Marauders all. To be honest, I'd rather be raiding, but you have my time.
Weird. What I might do is actually, because they don't have one, do
What?
they?
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
What?
Take what's there. My fellow warlords converge. Do the Kurgan and Tong come south?
Okay. So I can't give him one.
Corruption.
I'll probably got it there stabilized. Nice. That'd be funny if you can make them meant to cast one.
Grant us another chance! What? Oh.
So the marauders can go up to them and then to them. But then again, what does the... That does give me access to some of those. Right, okay. So I can just get Chaos Knights as well. That's not a problem. As long as there's a way to get them. It's just cheaper to upgrade units in here than it is the other area because I've already got that.
Do not distract me from the rotting crusade.
If I have to with him, I'll take his city if I have to. It'd be better as well if all these buildings all gave you fucking some sort of increase to your garrison. Fucking hell, factions dropping like flies. We're almost down a full 100 factions. I think we start at like, is it 176 or 276 or 272 or something? I've already seen as well an update. They are planning on relocating starting position wise Kairos, Teclis, Alethanar, which needed to be done. He should not be in Karondakar. No High Elf should ever be in Karondakar. That city never fell to the High Elves, or anyone else for that matter. No one else should be in it other than Dark Elf. And then I can't remember who the other one was. Alethanar, Kairos, Teclis, and there was somebody else on the list. There was a fourth name. If anything, I'd say basically reallocate Alethanar and Rakoth. Put Rakoth where he belongs in Karondakar. That's where he belongs. He's the Lord of Karondakar. And I don't know why they moved Alethanar from where he were. Put Alethanar back there, or I don't know. But just not in any primary provinces that don't belong to him. And that he's never been in. Doesn't make any sense. I understand the like, in some cases they're throwing a bit of the lot out the window, but it's got to make sense. Let's try and get this up here a bit. buildings are so expensive. Fuck.
Speak. Enter then. Are you after a drink, a fist fight, or both? Accepted. Tribal fuel. Straight to business. Where shall we raid next? The longships are ready.
What? How's it not gone down? What? They don't got any money? Apparently they have no money.
Slaughter the sheep.
Doesn't mean I can now build that though. Just probably got it stabilized. I'm gonna have it. So I can get a chaos sorcerer. Starting scouting and leveling up. Give that to the hero. Right, doesn't show him on his mount. It's weird. Get on another 3 factions down. Factions fucking dropping like flies. And then again, there's only like, I think, is it 82? I think it's 82 or 86. Defensive Alliance, or they were just them. Yeah, let's do it, yeah. Because they're right in the middle of my territory, where the other guys are on the fringe. The other guy don't like it, tough shit. He's got two options. Give me non-aggression, or I'll fucking bowl him under. How can my village be debating with my vassal? They're my vassal. They do what I tell them.
Servant, you and your followers. Whatever.
What have we got so far? Look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gets siege taken onto with that thing. Yeah, he does. Surprised Archaon hasn't got it being mounted on Dogor. Then again, with his strength anyway, he could punch down a castle gate with his bare fist. Yeah, I'm going to use them as a placeholder. I will get rid of them as soon as there is a another aspiring champion. I'll then have 2 of those with the Severed Claw. And then I might keep the Severed Claw, I don't know. It depends if the Authority maintains. Authority doesn't maintain, get rid of them. Because I'm aiming for the Undivided Authority, ideally. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to keep the Swords of Chaos. I'll probably end up getting rid of those despite the fact they've got barrier. But then again, they're also Zinch. So I'll see if the thing maintains, if the authority maintains. If that goes into a 0 or negative or whatever, I'm not going to keep any of the units with those marks. Because I do want undivided armies. Because I'm going to be using marked armies with the dedicated champions. I don't need them in Archaon's army as well. So it's 8 turns until we get enough pop for the next level. That's 9,700, holy god. For the next building we do need this. So I want to start getting some Chaos Knights in my army. 2 isn't enough. And I don't care about these marauders, they're shit. Same with the Warhounds. Right. We'll get my army flushed out first, make sure this area is secure. Then I'm going to go south with a strong army. I'm not going to take a weak army south because I'm probably not going to walk into weak armies. So I might as well take a decent army since I'm only going to probably have one until I can get some more money. What would be quite good for Chaos is if they could show you on the map locations of all Dark Fortresses. So like this symbol here, put that like on the map wherever there's Dark Fortress, even if there's like Fog of War, so you know where there's Dark Fortresses. Because they're obviously the main provinces to earn your money, because I've got no fucking idea where they are. And then more than likely you should be able to turn a most primary settlements into a Dark Fortress. So like Altdorf, Karun, Karazakarak, Kislev. Any things like those should be able to be basically a Dark Fortress, I think. Any big major settlements belonging to factions. That'd make a certain sense. Because that used to be the thing they'd do with the Norskans, that the Norskans could turn big capitals into a fully fledged, like, working encampment city thing. Yeah, it makes sense for something similar to Chaos. Because they're, like, really standout cities. But right, I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, drop a subscription. Or if you're one of my viewers who aren't subscribed, please hit that sub button. There's loads more content to come. I'm just trying to figure my way through it as I go because it's all new to me. And I'm enjoying playing it. And it is better than the Horde faction was in Warhammer 2. But that's because that was just incredibly frustrating to play. But I think I'll find out how enjoyable this is when I eventually start marching south. I'm probably building this combination of buildings because these don't actually earn you any money. And you're better off going with the garrison because you get more supplies. You get less attrition when under siege. And you get some more leadership for your armies when under siege. Plus then you get a slightly bigger garrison. It's not amazing, and the only units in there I could probably rely upon would be the 3 Chaos Warriors. In all honesty. But it gives you something else. I mean, with that you can take on a 10 stack. Maybe a 12 stack. 15 and above you'll be pushing it. Because they've got like over double your number of troops. It depends on what's in their army. If their army's good, you're probably not going to win. If their army's moderate to shit, then you probably can give it a go. Right, take care everyone, I'll catch you on the next video.